Hello, my dear friends and students. Today, we are going to study and have a new demo for higher levels. This demo I have prepared for students, as I told you, for a higher levels, made by Mr. Saad El-Bindari, expert English teacher. So let's start quickly. First, we have some slides on PowerPoint, and we have a number of new vocab. The first one is to understand. To understand. It means to know and comprehend the nature or meaning of something. Number two, another meaning, perceive an idea or a situation mentally. Let's see an example. I don't understand what you are trying to say. I don't understand what you are trying to say. So the first word is to understand. Number two, imagination. Imagination. This word is a noun. It means the formation of a mental image of something that's not perceived as real and is not present to the senses. Imagination, to imagine something, to think of something without seeing it. Okay? Or the ability to form a mental image, to form a mental image of something, to form a mental image of something or event. When I say you don't have to use your imagination when you are watching TV, you don't have to use your imagination. Why? Because you are seeing. You don't need your imagination. You use your imagination when you don't see the thing. You can't describe it. Okay? So to understand, it means to, yes, to think or to comprehend, to know, and imagine, to form a mental image before seeing something or without seeing something. Let's move quickly to number three, to empathize, to emphasize, emphasize. It means to be understanding of something, to be to when I emphasize with something, it means I am understanding of it. Like when I say, I clearly empathize with the people who live in those neighborhoods. I clearly emphasize with the people who live in those neighborhoods. Okay, let's move to another slide quickly. Number four, fascinating. Fascinating. What is the meaning of fascinating? It means to be capable of arousing and holding the attention. Capable of arousing and holding the attention of something or capturing interest as if by a spell, capturing interest. When I say the museum has a fascinating collection of Celtic artifacts, fascinating collection, amazing collection, wonderful collection, good collection, or beautiful collection. Okay, details, details, details are the components of something, not the main components, the minor components, specific components of something. It means true confidential information, very specific information. It is opposite of the summary of something. When I know the summary, I wanted to know the details, some details. Like when I say he enforced his argument by adding details. He enforced his argument by adding details. Number 6, to pass on. Pass on. What's the meaning of pass on or to pass on? It's a verb. It means to give something to someone, to give something to someone, especially after receiving it or when you no longer need it. Okay, I don't need this mobile now. I don't need this mobile now. So I can give it, pass it to you, on you, pass it on you. Okay, it means to lend someone something. Okay. Number 7, surprising. Surprising. Surprising means causing surprise or wonder or amazement. Causing surprise or wonder or amazement. When I say it's surprising how many people applied for the job. When I am surprised, it means I am astonished. I am astonished. I didn't expect that. This something happened to me without preparation, happened to me suddenly. But the surprise is always something good. When I am surprised of something, it means this is good. This thing is good to me. Anecdote. Anecdote means a short or amusing or interesting story about a real incident or person. A short story about something or someone, but it is often amusing. When I say he shared a funny anecdote about his childhood that made everyone laugh. Okay, a short story. Uh, it means to amuse someone by telling something. It may be funny, but short at the same time. 9, moral, moral, moral. A lesson, especially one concerning what is right or prudent that can be derived from a story or experience. Moral, the lesson you learned from something. And when I say, what is the moral of the story? What did you understand from the story? What did you learn from the story? Okay? When I say the moral of the story is that actions are more important than words. What is the moral of King Lear? The moral of King Lear is that actions are more important than words. The last one is share, to share, to share something, to divide and give you your share. It means to have a portion of something with others or to let someone else use or enjoy something you have. He decided to share his lunch with a friend who had forgotten to bring his own. Like I what? I share a bedroom with my sister or my brother. Okay, share. Okay, so today we had 10 new vocab. Let's move quickly again before answering some questions about them. Okay, okay. To understand, to think something, to imagine something, to understand, to know, to know, imagination, to think before without seeing, empathize, to be understanding of, fascinating, wonderful, details, details, pass on, pass, to give something to someone, okay, surprising or astonishing, anecdote, moral, and share. So now we are going to answer some questions concerning these words. So be attentive with me, my dear student. I prefer to use the PDF to enable me to answer with you. So let's start again. Just a minute, please. Okay, this is a PDF. Let's choose the correct answer. Choose the correct answer. Okay? She doesn't enjoy the space of housekeeping. She doesn't enjoy the space of housekeeping. Details, detailed, tails, detain. Yeah, very good. The details of housekeeping. Okay, number two. I won't tell you his reaction. I'll leave that to you. I won't tell you his reaction. I'll leave that to your domination, examination, destination, imagination. Yes, very good, my dear student. Imagination. Excellent. Number three, he can't space why she's constantly carping at him. He can't space why she is constantly carping at him. Founder, understand, undermine, undertake. Yes, very good. Understand. He can't understand. Number four, we have a space obligation to protect the environment. We have a space obligation to protect the environment. Yes, very good. A moral, morality, oral. Yes, moral obligation. Very good. Moral. Number five, these two speeches space a common set of characteristics. These two speeches, yes, very good. Share, share. Number six, she departed from the text to tell a or an. She departed from the text to tell a or an. Antidote, dot, domain, anecdote. Yes, anecdote. Yes, to tell a short story, as I have told you before. Number seven, I hope I can pass space some useful advice. I hope I can pass. Yes, I can hear you very good, my student. I pass on, pass on. Let's move quickly to number eight. It is a space what people will do for money. It is surprisingly enterprise, surprising advertising. Good, yes, surprising, amazing. Number nine, his ability to space with people made him an excellent marriage counselor. His ability to space with people made him an excellent marriage counselor. Apathy, pathetic, empathize, antipathy. Yes, his ability to empathize with people. Empathize. The last one, Madagascar is the most space place I have ever been to. Madagascar, this is a country in Africa, is the most space place I have ever been to. Nomination, combination, inclination, fascinating. Yes, very good. Fascinating place. 10 out of 10. Thank you. Excellent boy and or excellent girl. Now, let's move quickly to the second part of our session today. Let's move to the past simple tense. The past simple tense. Our grammatical rule today is very easy. We are talking about the past simple tense. Okay, first of all, I'd like to know, what do we use the past simple tense for? We use the past simple tense to express actions or events that happened in the past and completed now, or to tell a story, or to talk about a habit in the past that no longer exists. So today we are going to discuss the past simple tense. The past simple tense is used for three main things. First, to express an action or to describe an action or event that happened in the past and completed now. Number two, to tell a story or describe something in the past or a habit in the past. Okay, so let's move quickly to the formation. How is the past simple tense formed? It's formed by the past verb. The past verb. The regular verbs, we add d or ed or ied to the base form. We add d or ed or ied to the base form. Like walk, walked. We have added, yes, ed. We have added ed. Walk, walked. Study, studied. Marry, married. Carry, carried. Okay? Study will be, study, look at me, will be studied. Okay? Like will be like it, and play will be played. So study, we change the y to ied because of the consonant d. Like, we just added d. Play, played, ed. So we add d or ed or ied. For the regular verbs. What about the irregular verbs? Yes, we use the second form. Like what? Go, went. Go, went. Take, took. Write, wrote. Speak, spoke. So on. There are many verbs. Okay, take, took, write, wrote, speak, spoke, tell, told, see, saw, وهكذا, and so on. Examples: I watched a movie last night. I watched a movie last night. Last night, it means something that happened in the past. Watched, we added ed. She visited her grandmother yesterday. We added visited ed. Negative. The negative by did not or didn't plus base form. Didn't or did not or didn't. When I say I didn't watch a movie last night, She didn't visit her grandmother yesterday. But don't forget that we can use never plus the past of the verb and not with was or where. I can't understand. Okay, let's give you some examples. I can say she never ate shrimps. She never ate. I don't say eat. She never ate. Never doesn't change the form of the verb. It came in the past. No change. She never ate. It's equal to she didn't eat. I can say about was or where. He wasn't. He wasn't. He wasn't happy. He wasn't happy. Okay. Or I can say he was never happy. He was never happy. He was never happy. Okay. Was comes after the verb be and before the base verb or the main verb. Okay? Questions. Yes, no questions. We use did plus the subject plus the base verb. When I can say with was, subject, and the adjective or the noun or the preposition, anything. Did you watch a movie last night? Did she visit her grandmother yesterday? The passive form. The passive verb, we use was or were plus past participle of the verb. The movie was watched by me. We begin with the subject or the object was watched by me last night. Her grandmother was visited by her yesterday. Okay, so let's remember quickly what we have said before. The past simple tense is used to describe actions or events that happened in the past and now completed, is used to tell a story, is used to express actions or a habit in the past. It's formed by the second form of the verb. The regular verb is by adding d, ed, or ied. The irregular verbs use the second form, like go, went, take, took, write, wrote, speak, spoke. The negative form, we use didn't or never plus the verb or wasn't or weren't. Questions, did, subject, base form. Passive voice, the subject plus was or were plus past participle. Keywords. Keywords, there are many keywords to the past simple tense. Like yesterday, I went to the park yesterday. Went, park yesterday. Last week or last month, last year, last night. She traveled to Japan last summer. Ago, 2 days ago, a month ago. Ago should come after a period of a time. When I say they moved to a new house 2 months ago. In year, like he was born in 1990, 1995. When? When I was a child, I lived in the countryside. When I was a child, I lived in the countryside. Once. Once I saw a shooting star. Once. Just now. She called me just now. The other day, I met an old friend the other day. These are the main words that we use with the past simple tense. So, for brilliant students, let's take something more difficult about the past simple tense. We use the past simple tense with non-continuous verbs. Non-continuous verbs, okay? We have two types of verbs, stative or dynamic verbs. The stative verbs comes in the past simple tense because they aren't used in the continuous tenses. Okay, these verbs are used to describe states rather than actions, are used in the past simple tense, not the past continuous. Like I say, I believe her story. I believe her story. I believed her story. Not I was believing. That is wrong because believe is a stative verb. Completed actions in the past. When I say, I finished my homework before dinner. I finished my homework before dinner. Actions in a sequence, repeated actions in the past. She got up, number one, brushed her teeth after that, and had breakfast. All these things happened repeatedly in the past. So we use the past simple tense. Interrupting actions. Like when I say the past simple is used for actions that interrupt another action in the past with continuous tense. It comes with the past continuous tense or the past perfect tense. I was reading a book when the phone rang. I was reading a book when the phone rang. Okay, past continuous and past simple. Reported speech. When reporting speech, when I say he said he needed to leave now. The act this was formed from I need to leave now. I need to leave now. The direct speech, I need to leave now. I can say it indirectly or reported. He said he needed to leave early. Complex examples, unreal past. Yes, this is very important and came in the exam before. The past can be used to talk about hypothetical or unreal situations, often in conditional sentences. Like what? If I won the lottery, if I won the lottery, I would travel. If plus past simple and would plus infinitive. Narrative form. Okay. Once upon a time, when I tell a story, there was a brave knight who fought dragons. Once upon a time, when I tell a story. Past habits in the past, I said this before, we used to go to the beach every summer. We used to go to, this is a habit in the past. So let's answer these questions about the past simple quickly. Number one, Mozart plays more than 16 pieces of music. Yes, writes, wrote, writed, was, wrote. Excellent, wrote, because this something happened in the past. We spaced David in town a few days ago. Ago. Yes, we saw. We saw. I can hear you. We saw. It was cold. It was cold. So I spaced the window. Yes, very good. Shut, shut. Yes, not shut it. Very good. Excellent. It is not shutted. Yes. Cut. Shut. Okay, very good. Number four, I spaced to the cinema 3 times last week. Last week. Very good. Went. Excellent. Number five, What space you space last weekend? Yes, very good. What did you do last weekend? So why we use did? Okay, very good for last weekend. And do. Question word, did, subject, and infinitive. The police based me on my way home last night. The police, excellent, stopped for last night. It's very easy. The film wasn't very good. I ate very much. The film wasn't, yes, past simple. يبقى the film wasn't very good. I, yes, didn't enjoy. Excellent. Didn't enjoy because it wasn't good. Didn't enjoy. The bed was very uncomfortable. The bed was very uncomfortable. I sleep very well. Yes, this is infinitive. Didn't. I didn't sleep. The window was open and poured space into the room. The window was open and a bird flowing. Excellent. Flowing. I can hear you. Very good. So the last one, I spent a lot of money yesterday. I spent an expensive dress. Okay, a lot of money yesterday. Okay, I, yes, spent for yesterday, and I bought. Very good, very good. Finally, I am very happy because I was with all of you today. Thank you very much for your good listening, and I hope that my presentation was good. I did it and I was very happy to do that. I did what I could do, and I hope I will be accepted. And even I am not accepted, it is easy, no problem. And I am sure that you will take the right decision. And thank you very much. And I am very happy to be with you, Mr. Saad El Bindari, expert teacher in English for all stages. And goodbye. Thank you again.